Task Force Orange. It's been a long time since I've recorded a video. A long time since I've played in physical life, I guess. But also since I've recorded a video. And someone commented on that recently, so I thought I'd make a video. I played recently in the Big Dumb 24-hour tournament, which is a worldwide comp played over Vassal. I'm playing my currently favourite sort of list, which is MSU plus squads Rogue. I've got 4 Corvette A's with TRCs, Janus Light, Admiral Ackbar, and then a heavy squad Rogue Ball, the new Lando Calrissian, who I'm still working out what he does. 6 YT 2400s, and 1 Lancer. And when people say, why are you flying a Lancer, I say, because I ran out of points. This ball is 134 points. I'm not allowed 135, otherwise I'd have even more. So the Big Dumb 24-hour tournament was 4 games over the course of 24 hours. This is my second game. I didn't make a recording of my first game. So there you go. This is against a player named Pete in America. He's flying a Starhawk and 2 flotillas and Yavaris. He's got a medium squad ball, mostly of X-Wings and Y-Wings, Nora Wexley, and I think Gold is in there somewhere. Yes, Gold Squadron. So I had the bid. I chose to go second of my objectives, fighter ambush, which is something that players who have fighters, yes, it makes sense that they choose that. They've got as good a chance of getting some fighter hits as I do. So that's about that. So let's see how the game played out. Oh, apparently I did that. Something went wrong there. Let's undo that. All this nonsense. Because that, whatever that guy is, that flotilla has to move first. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Yeah, something like that. You did that. That flotilla moved first. Then I moved. There we go. Then his Starhawk tried to dance around the flotilla, but made a mistake and bumped. I think he probably was on purpose, really, trying to delay his move. I decided that I would move all of my squads. Oh, that was in place. Anyway, whatever. My ships link up here on the left, and always navigating. Always be navigating. Yeah, that's where the flotilla is. There's not something's gone wrong with my Vassal replay. That's all right. Setting up a nice gun line, jump a gun into range to get a couple of shots off and hope to entice that squadron ball to come at me. But I'm not keen to jump my squadrons into that black nightmare. But as always, I tend to lose my patience and get pretty excited and chuck my squads. This game was disappointing in some ways. We had a lot of problems with Vassal. Not my end, strangely enough. The other players' end. For once, that's the first shot of the game. I've jumped in and tried to pick off an X-Wing. And I think I do manage to get him. Yes, so I jump in and knock out some X-Wing. Whether that was wise or not, I don't know. If I had my time over, I probably wouldn't do that. I would try to make him come to me. But I get bored and I lose patience. As I said, having lots of Vassal problems. The other player's end. I kept hanging on him and different things. Occasionally I would roll the dice for him, and after a while he got annoyed because whenever I'd roll the dice for him, they would come up blank. So eventually he stopped letting me roll the dice, and that's not unexpected. Yep, there's an example of a little Vassal problem there. So I'm setting up a nice gun line, hoping to bring him roaring into my range. It starts flacking with red flag. Again, unexpected. I should really read these cards and find out what these ships do before I start blowing them up. But at the same time, do I really need to know all that stuff? Probably. There goes Lando Calrissian, switching to doubles and doing all sorts of wonderful things. Yes, and here's my squadron ball coming into launch a full-on assault on Flex, on all sorts of things, and probably not wise to do what I did, but as I said, what are you going to do? Yep. So we're just moving along here. He's in range. I'm popping him, shooting around the flank of him. And he kept this Yavaris move is coming up in a moment. If he'd stayed at speed 2 and done a squadron maneuver, that Yavaris would have done a super damage, but then we rammed him and shot to bits. So instead, he navigated and jumped over his own Starhawk and escaped. Starhawks are a pain, particularly with the salvo against the corvettes. But usually at red range they can survive, but that's really hard to get around fast enough to chase them down if you need to. And he wasn't coming bullet a gate fast enough to fly into my guns, and we had even activations thanks to strategic advisor, so I was really only getting one shot at him at the end. I did manage to kill a ship. That corvette took some serious damage and needed to dance off, so let's have a look at him. He's got 1 shields left on the far side and only 2 hull. He could have stayed in red and taken another couple of shots, but as it turned out, it didn't matter because we ran out of time. I placed some things poorly here as well. My squad just come in and started getting tokens, which is what wins me the game, basically, the fighter ambush tokens. And it turned out that Lando Calrissian there is engaged by 2 ships, and even though one of them's a Y-wing, this Y-wing is heavy, and he has grit. Because he's engaged by 2 ships, his grit doesn't take effect. So I wasn't able to shoot the Starhawk. So Starhawk's been stripped of its shields, it's down to 12 hull, and that's where the game ends. A few more, this was only turn 4. If we managed to go to turn 6, I am very confident I would have destroyed that Starhawk, but we'd run out of time. So that was it. As it turned out, it was a 6-5 in my favour, and a good game. I'd quite happily play Pete again, and hopefully not have the same vassal issues that we had on this card. I only got the 3 tokens, but that's enough to win me the game, because otherwise, I think, well, I think I win either way, but those tokens make it sort of 48 as opposed to 3 points MOV. That's that battle. Thanks for watching. Task Force Orange. It's no longer in orange. Now it's in Logan. Maybe I should change the name of my task force.